everyone, welcome to Psychic Consultants. This is Agatha and this is your love reading for April 2016. I want to thank everybody for their comments and for watching and for subscribing. If you enjoy the readings and you haven't subscribed, please do, because then you'll get them as I upload them. So this is a love reading using my own spread. It can be used, it is a general kind of love from a romantic sense reading, but also whilst you're watching, please do check out your rising sign and your moon sign. Your ascendant is sometimes called your rising, your ascendant sign and your moon sign. And also just do have a think if it could work for somebody else that you do love. Anybody. It could be a parent, a sibling, a friend, a colleague, anyone, because sometimes they do resonate with those, and the messages are for that relationship instead. Otherwise, yes, lots of love. If you're interested in a personal reading, the details will be below. I hope you have a fantastic April, and on with the readings. Hi Taurus, how is it going? I hope you had a wonderful March, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the cards have for you in April. Yeah, they keep being a bit, I've been shuffling for you and they keep being a bit naughty, the cards jumping around. So, don't know whether there's some jumpy energy going on. Maybe there will be. Let's have a look. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, so bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. So this is all about, for me, relaxation is very important for you this month, sorry. Yes, very, very important for you to remember to chill out. And maybe there is a little bit of an anxiety because, as I said, the cards did feel a bit jumpy. So the best way to deal with that is to just rest, relax, make sure you get some good sleep. Make sure you can maybe meditate if you meditate, or learn to meditate if you've been thinking about it, because meditation is often very, very useful when this card comes up. But just, take a rest. Take a rest for sure. Right, so the cards for you for this month are the Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords, maybe there is some anxiety going on, the Lovers, and the Six of Pentacles. For your love, we have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. And these are the central cards, and then this over here. Just see if you can see everything. Yeah, move it over a bit because it seems a bit kind of one-sided. There we go. Right, so yes, I'm getting a kind of a story here because I don't know, I feel as though there's a bit of a push and pull thing going on with somebody. I'm getting that I do think there's someone from, basically, there's someone from the past, which can often be indicated with this Six of Cups card. But I'm feeling as though this is some kind of ongoing thing that's been going on that's kind of back and forth, because there is a strong soul connection here. And even though there's balance, there seems also to be imbalance, and it's causing some issues back and forth, and I think it might be driving you a little bit crazy, the kind of back and forthness, because you've got the Six of Cups, they have the Six of Swords. What I'm getting immediately is that whoever this person is, and it's a strong connection, it could be somebody from the past that's come back and that keeps coming back. That's kind of what I'm feeling, that someone keeps coming back. So this is somebody coming back to you, but then what they've kind of got, what they're taking to you though, is, or what that's going on with them, is that they're going away from you with this six, but they take you with them. It's like it's like they move away, but they never quite leave. And it's really frustrating, and I can understand your frustration, which is indicated by this Nine of Swords here. This is just like not on. Every time they leave, basically, you feel like this, head in your hands, upset, not sleeping. I'm getting a lot of not sleeping, or just, waking in the night, or things, thoughts. This is all, these Nine Swords are all these thoughts that you're having. It's kind of like, you can imagine all these kind of layers of different thoughts, or this is happening, and then this is going on, and this is going on. I think it could just be impacting other areas of your life as well, and this is all about anxieties, different levels of anxieties and different reasons, things that you're worrying about in all aspects of your life, and feeling as though things aren't working out. And I can understand, and it does feel like it's really driven by this connection, because it's like coming back, coming back. And I think you feel like you really have no control. They don't either, because they have this Eight of Swords. And this is all about being trapped by your own thoughts. And I'm really getting that, yes, they are trapping themselves in their own thoughts. They feel trapped in a way with you, but you're not trapping them. You could be a little bit. There might be something to be aware of there of you, but it would make sense that you would, because when someone keeps going back and forth, you don't really trust that they're going to stay, and then you try and hold them there and keep them there. And every time you do that, hold them there and try and keep them there, then they go away again. So, I can understand how that dynamic would be going on, but it does need to kind of end. And I think that this Four of Swords is a really great advice card here, because it's saying just chill out. You can chill out and let go of it. You can just choose to take a rest from it. And then when you take a rest from it, then you'll cut off the energy to the dynamic, and the dynamic can then change. Because this is, for you especially, like, this is love. This is real love for you. And do you know what? It doesn't matter whether you feel like it's returned or not, or whether it's reciprocated. If it's love for you, it's love. This is love, and this is real. It's also backed up by this Six of Cups, because this is all for me, always a strong kind of soulmate kind of connection. So I would be okay with, with the way that you feel. Basically, you're not crazy. You're not crazy, even though they might keep running away from you. Sorry, the angel was looking in there. So yes, how do we, they definitely have some kind of stuff going on. I feel like there could be some distance between you, because this can be a card of travel. So there could be some actual kind of physical distance between you. It could be just emotional, but I feel like there is some kind of distance. It could be someone that like goes and comes back, and there's some kind of distance of travel geographically. And I say that again because this card that they have down here is this Knight of Pentacles, and this is all, for me, this is always about practical kind of things, and it could be work that takes them away from you as well with this Knight of Pentacles here. But what's going on with them is that they just have a lot of confusion going on, but it's all their own thoughts, and I feel a little bit like they're just kind of confused, but they do blame it on you. They're not quite sure what's going on, whether this is real or not real, or kind of whatever. But I get the feeling like they kind of move around and they change their mind all the time, and they're kind of jumping. It just seems to be them right now. Again, I want to say this is just for April, so I wouldn't kind of worry about it. I do feel like this is just for April. It might just get might be very apparent. And they've got this confusion, which is making them act really erratically. But the way to kind of, like I said, break that cycle is to just take the energy away from it and just take a rest from it, pull away, let go of those swords, and just become this restful for. Let them, and then you won't grasp onto them so tightly, and they won't feel so, even though you're not trying to trap them, and this isn't a trapping thing here at all. This is a good, free, beautiful thing, for sure. The connection in its innocence and truth. But they've got some thoughts of, that are kind of trapping them here, and some confusion, and so just, let them, whatever. But don't try and force them. Don't try and pull them onto your side. Don't try and prove that this is love, because it's not going to work at all. Let's flip the central cards. So crowning is the King of Cups. You take in the Five of Cups. They take in the World. Base of you, Queen of Swords. Okay, so there's a few kind of contradictory energies here. This could very much be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces with this King of Cups here, or an air sign with this Queen, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So that could be valid. This Knight here, it just feels like it's something to do with work. It could be an earth sign, but it's not. I got quite a strong message for that in another way. I just realised I forgot to kind of talk about, even though I had the thought, I didn't actually meant to say it, about this Seven of Pentacles. So this is about Eight of Pentacles. This is about working at things. I do get that you've got I think you may have a bit of stress at work. That did come up as well with this, or career, or day-to-day practicalities. That did come up in this Nine of Swords here. With this 8 is about working hard, but generally it's about enjoying things. But I feel a bit as though what it's really meaning is that you're working too hard at this, and you need to just chill. You need to chill out. You need to chill out in every single level. It doesn't matter whether it's work or family or this relationship or whatever's going on with this person. You've really got to just chill, stop, look after you, rest, take a rest from it, because it's just going back and forth in a really kind of push and pull way that's just really quite dizzying and not really working. But I did feel that these were quite connected, because this is about kind of working hard. And this is about work. I'm getting this kind of work here. And it's more like you're working towards, it feels like you're working towards something, and then they're kind of working away from it. So, which it may be that it is better, because the Queen of Swords can mean separation, that separation is a bit of a good idea. It doesn't need to be permanent. Like I said, this is a strong energy, and I do feel like there's always this kind of coming back energy with this 6. But it's more like maybe you do have to let them go and have faith. If it is this strong love here, you see, if you feel love, then just let them go. And this is just for April. And the thing is, just because somebody's gone away from you doesn't mean that things aren't going well. Because sometimes it's more powerful and better for our growth, because that's all relationships really are about, helping us to grow. Sometimes it's better for our growth that we are actually apart. Sometimes it's better for the growth of the relationship that we're apart and we're in separation. So I really wouldn't be afraid of that. And if it does happen, you do have to just let it happen. But this connection they do always seem to come back to you. So yeah, I think you will have to kind of take that into consideration. And also, because you're crowned by this King of Cups, this is about emotional stability and emotional freedom, and this is a great guy to crown a relationship reading, because it's about being solid and available and there emotionally and lovingly, and in terms of love, and able to give. And you both have that. You do have that. So, but it's like, this is who you kind of becoming. This is what's going on. And it's like that king can be born and flower and bloom from this queen, which can represent separation. So just be aware of that. Because the card you take in is this 5 here, and this is all about disappointment. But I get that, you're feeling disappointed, but you've got your back to this world here that they're offering you. So I feel like really what's going on here is that your judgment of the situation is really fueling it. You believing that it needs to be a different way, or they need to be different, is making them feel trapped and making them basically move away from you. And I get why you're doing that, because it doesn't work what they're doing. You're like, this really doesn't work what you're doing, and I understand that, this back and forth thing, but you are part of it as well. It's like a dance, and if you stop dancing, then they can't do it. That's the way that you do it. You can't kind of keep trying to make them do things, and then you're feeling disappointed all the time. And whilst you're looking at these 3 cups, you can't see these 2 cups here behind you, which are full of opportunity and love. And this whole world card, which they do offer you. They do have this to offer you. But, a couple of things. You may need this separation, a bit of time to be able to get your head around it, and maybe to take some time for yourself to stop feeling so pushed and pulled around by them. So I would kind of maybe consider that and give that a go. But we don't necessarily have to. It could be just for a day, This separation, it could be an hour that you just, even, in your own head, you're like, okay, I need to draw a line, this is over, in order to start again anew. That could be what needs to happen. But the more restful you can be and the more you can chill out, the better with this. That's really what I'm getting. And there is love here for you. They have a lot to offer. The crown here in this world is a lot to offer. And they do believe that this is valuable, like the world with the lovers. They do get that there's everything. They kind of get it too. They're like, I know this is great, but why is it not? Why do I feel unsure? Why do I feel kind of trapped and unsure? And it's more just you've got into this habit, and there could be some stuff from the past that's playing out. That's what kind of happens in this card. This card can also be a bit of a past life card, so there could be some kind of past life connection that's playing out. It doesn't really matter. It's just kind of like taking control of things and just going, okay, what do I actually want? And letting go of these thoughts here, which are all in our mind, that are causing all this anxiety, and probably maybe causing you to kind of like grab onto them whenever they're around, and that makes them feel trapped, or makes them have all these thoughts that it's not going to work, and then they kind of move away, but they know they can't get away from you because they keep taking you with them. So, it's like, okay, we need to break that cycle and move on to the next chapter and the next step. Let's take an outcome card. Victory, the 6 of Wands. So that's good. I will just mention, I forgot to mention in the main blurb bit that there was a reader I saw online that said that if you take the cards out of shot, then that's bad or something. And I'm not very superstitious with anything. But if you are, I do sometimes take, I don't mean to, but I just want to say that there's no hanky-panky going on with the cards. And I'm just not very superstitious. I don't have time, but, because it's just all now. But yeah, so apologize if you do have that belief, then whatever, I apologize. But the 6 of Wands is the outcome. That's victory. And so there's victory here no matter what happens. Even if there needs to be a bit of separation, even if they do say to you, I don't think they will be saying to you I don't think they really want it to end. They just feel like they can't make it work, and I think it's the same for you. And then maybe hopefully the advice will kind of play out that way. And the more you can kind of chill out and go with the flow, the more it will shift into the more truthful energy, as I would say, which does seem to be these cards here, which are on your side. So you're more aware of them maybe, but that doesn't matter. That's okay. And victory is here. The 6 of Wands is victory. Okay, so I'm going to pull you a kind of bonus card, as I do generally, from this Journey of Love Oracle by Alana Fairchild Rasuli and Richard Cohn, and give you a little extra message from here. calling. Okay, so it's number 53, Legacy of Light. Okay. It says, you are called to bear light, to carry forward the legacy of a spiritual lineage of wisdom and deep service to the earth. You are part of that spiritual lineage, a belonging that extends through generations past and generations yet to come. Honour the importance of your task and realise that you are a light bearer, that you carry a legacy of consciousness and embodiment of light upon this earth, to share for the betterment of future generations. May the ancestors of your lineage bless you with unconditional love and devotion as you carry the light forward now. Blessed be. This oracle says to you that you have connected more powerfully with a source of spiritual guidance and instruction that is helping you fully activate your divine life mission and purpose. It is confirmation that however you are choosing to live your life is in service to the light, whether it be obviously so to others or not, and that your personal growth and spiritual path are helping the greater human soul evolve. You are acknowledged as a jewel of light upon this earth, an important link in a heavenly chain of divine awakening. This oracle also brings confirmation, if needed, that relationship issues that are arising for you now are not only about your own personal healing, but about healing the emotional legacy of your ancestral lines. To do this, you may wish to journal, dance, or meditate, or dedicate a yoga practice to the healing of your ancestral inheritance, and ask that your own relationships be assisted through the karmic grace of your ancestors to step into more consciousness of love now. And the poem is, I measure time in years, in memories and good friends. Thanks for helping me to see I can count the special ones on my hand, that I can count on you. So yeah, that does feel interesting. That does link up with what I was kind of feeling, that there could be some kind of past things or whatever, and the past is a very relevant, it's like the energies of the past are relevant and they're playing out. And interesting there, that message that whatever's going on right now is for your own healing and for your light to shine and for you to really break open into your light and your freedom. And so that is a really interesting message there for me, for you. Okay, so that's the end of that. Thanks very much for watching. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for all your interaction and comments and mail and emails and things. Thank you to my clients. If you would like a personal reading, then the details will be below to access my scheduling site. Otherwise, have an incredible April. I love you lots, and I will see you again, hopefully very soon.